The market is getting louder, but traders are getting more confused. Because for the first time, trading isn't just human versus chart. It's human behavior versus machine intelligence. It's discipline versus data exposure. It's data-driven trader versus guessing trader. And the gap between them is widening faster than anyone expected. Most traders don't realize this, but the AI era is already sorting them into two categories. Not based on PL, not based on experience, not based on strategy complexity, but based on behavioral clarity. Machines don't care about your dream of being profitable. They don't care about your personality. They don't care what you believed was going to happen. They only care about the consistency of your actions under pressure. And this is where the divide begins. A data-driven trader walks into the market with a behavioral footprint. Patterns, rules, structure, thesis, execution logic. These behaviors are visible, repeatable, predictable, which means AI can contextualize them, map them, enhance them. A guessing trader walks into the market with noise, impulses, randomness, mood-based decisions, emotion-loaded entries, no measurable footprint, which means AI reads him like instability, unpredictability, chaos. And chaos has already become a discount code for disaster. This isn't about intelligence. This is about identity. Who are you when the market becomes uncertain? Who are you when fear rises? Who are you when the candle spikes? Data-driven traders answer these questions with structure. Guessing traders answer with adrenaline. Psychologists call it state switching, and AI systems detect it rapidly. Humans tend to believe they are neutral until something significant happens. But the algorithms know your internal shift long before you do. Your rhythm changes. Your timing changes. Your entries speed up. Your exits get delayed. Your sizing becomes emotional. You go from patient to impulsive without even noticing. But your behavior is data, and your data never lies. The data-driven trader doesn't rely on emotions for signals. He relies on patterns he has studied, documented, and validated. He knows his edge intimately. He knows the setup that fits him, not someone else. He does not guess, he confirms. He does not predict, he prepares. And because he behaves the same way on good days and bad days, AI classifies him as stable. In contrast, the guessing trader is unpredictable even to himself. He trades off a feeling, a hope, a fear, an impulse, a social media-induced fear of missing out. He switches strategies based on whatever happened in the last 15 minutes. He doesn't track his behavior, so he doesn't know his tendencies. He thinks he's adapting, but he's only reacting. And reaction without structure becomes a psychological trap. Look closer at how each type approaches the market. The data-driven trader scans not for opportunity, but for alignment. He filters, he waits, he evaluates conditions. His goal isn't to be active, it's to be accurate. He's not chasing the market. He's shaping his behavior around his proven edge. He understands that professional trading is not about prediction. It's about pattern integrity. The guessing trader is restless. If the chart moves, he assumes he must move with it. He sees micro opportunity where he should see macro risk. He confuses movement with logic. He wants action because action feels like progress. But progress only exists when data backs it. Without that, movement becomes self-destruction disguised as productivity. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The majority of traders today behave like gamblers who refuse to call themselves gamblers. They believe intuition is enough. They believe experience will save them. They believe being early or fast is the edge. But AI systems don't reward speed. They reward stability. They don't reward bravery. They reward structure. They don't reward guessing. They reward consistent behavior. The future belongs to traders who can be measured. If you cannot measure yourself, the market will measure you and expose the gap. Look at how the AI era treats both traders during uncertainty. When volatility spikes, a data-driven trader becomes slower, calmer, more focused. He reduces size. He tightens conditions. He narrows attention to high-probability sequences. He protects his mind first, his capital second. Because in his world, The mind generates the outcome, not the market. The guessing trader becomes louder inside his head. He increases exposure. He trades what he hopes will reverse. He holds losing positions because he doesn't want to accept he was wrong. He believes volatility is opportunity, even when it's danger. He tries to fight the market, not understand his own behavior. And AI sees this instantly. The guessing trader's stress shows in his rapid-fire entries, inconsistent hold times, emotional sizing, chasing behavior, trading during exhaustion, breaking personal rules. Everything becomes visible through his actions. Machines don't need to hear your thoughts to understand your psychology. Your psychology leaks through your execution. Now, here's the shift happening globally, and fast. Trading psychology is becoming data psychology. Your internal world is now measurable. Your emotional cycles are visible. Your cognitive blind spots can be predicted with frightening accuracy. Your discipline curve can be tracked. Your bias patterns can be mapped. Your behavior is information, and information is currency. The data-driven trader embraces this. He wants the truth. He wants to know when he breaks discipline and why. He wants to understand his patterns of impulsivity. He wants to map out his emotional triggers. He builds a trading identity based on knowledge, not ego. The guessing trader avoids the truth. He doesn't track anything because tracking might reveal the reality he's hiding from. He doesn't want to know how inconsistent he actually is. He doesn't want to confront the fact that most of his trades come from boredom, frustration, or fear. So he avoids data, and data avoids him. But the market doesn't. The market exposes everyone. Every weakness, every assumption, every emotional impulse, every behavioral crack. There is a powerful reason why the data-driven trader grows even during losing streaks. He extracts insight. He refines execution. He patches emotional leaks. Losses become feedback. Feedback becomes structure. Structure becomes consistency. Consistency becomes identity. The guessing trader grows only when the market gifts him wins, which means he doesn't grow at all. A lucky win builds confidence without competence. A lucky streak blinds him. He becomes more unstable beneath the surface. He thinks he's improving, but he's not. He's only getting more emotionally attached to randomness. AI accelerates this divide. The more structured you are, the more AI tools can help you refine your edge. The more chaotic you are, the more AI tools expose your weaknesses until you are forced out. This is the new evolution of trading psychology. Not emotion management, but behavior measurement. Not mindset only, but measurable identity. Not stay disciplined, but produce predictable behavioral data. This is what professional traders and firms have already adopted. Behavior, data, pattern, probability. Performance retail traders are late to this shift. They are stuck in the old world, thinking deep breathing and positive thinking will fix impulsivity. It won't. Only data-driven self-awareness will. And this is the point most traders miss. A guessing trader doesn't lose because he's bad. He loses because he's invisible. Invisible to himself. Invisible to predictable behavior models. Invisible to improvement cycles. Invisible to the logic the market requires. But the data-driven trader becomes visible. His mind is organized. His behavior is trackable. His decisions have a lineage. His weakness has a measurement curve. His strengths have a repeatability map. AI doesn't eliminate traders. AI eliminates mystery. And for guessing traders, their entire identity is mystery. This is not a small evolution. This is a revolution in how traders interact with themselves. Because your mind is now as tradable as your strategy. And if the mind is unstructured, the strategy does not matter. The last decade belonged to traders who were fast. This decade belongs to traders who are measurable. A guessing trader can transform, but transformation doesn't happen through motivation. It happens through measurement. Because once you see your behavior clearly, you can't unsee it. Once you understand your emotional fingerprints, you can't ignore them. Once you confront the truth in your data, the guessing version of you begins to die on its own. Trading psychology in the AI era is no longer about controlling emotions. It's about understanding the intelligence inside your emotions. Your emotions don't ruin you. Your lack of data about your emotions does. The data-driven trader doesn't fear emotions. He observes them. He documents them. He knows his emotional patterns the way a pilot knows flight instruments. He notices when fear is rising before it controls his hands. He notices when impatience is kicking in before it hijacks his decision. AI becomes a mirror, not an enemy. The guessing trader feels emotions like weather. Unpredictable, unmeasured, unavoidable. He thinks his feelings are warnings, when they're actually distortions. He thinks intuition is truth, when it's actually untrained impulse. He thinks speed is skill, when it's actually anxiety disguised as urgency. Imagine two traders entering the same trade, same pair, same signal, same candle. One enters because the setup aligns with his data history. The other enters because he doesn't want to miss the move. Same trade, completely different psychological architecture. One trader understands probability. The other is controlled by emotional probability, guessing. And AI sees both traders clearly. Here's the shift happening behind the scenes. AI systems are now capable of identifying more than 50 micro-patterns of trader behavior. Reaction time after losses, decision-making speed during volatility, stop-loss distance changes based on emotion, frequency of rule breaking, consistency of trade timing, variations in size after wins, stress behavior in entries, overconfidence patterns after streaks. All of this creates a behavioral signature, a digital fingerprint, a profile. The data-driven trader is easy to read and therefore easy to support. The guessing trader is chaotic and therefore easy to expose. And the market is shifting to reward traders with measurable signatures, because stability is easier to optimize. AI can predict stable traders. AI can enhance stable traders. AI can collaborate with stable traders. But chaos can't be optimized. Chaotic traders can't be assisted. Their behavior is too noisy, too inconsistent, too unpredictable. This is why the future of trading belongs to those who build a personal behavioral database. Not just trade logs, not just setups, not just screenshots, but behavioral patterns tied to performance. The data-driven trader knows when he is most focused. He knows which sessions weaken his discipline. He knows what time of day he tends to overtrade. He knows which emotional states trigger impulsive entries. He knows the situations where he is likely to break rules. He knows how many consecutive losses he can handle before tilt begins. Knowing this gives him control humans rarely achieve, because the unknown becomes structured, and structure creates power. The guessing trader believes he can fix it next time, without knowing what it actually is. He treats his problems like shadows. He can feel them, but he can't see them, and you can't fix what you refuse to understand. This is why guessing traders feel stuck. They think the solution is a new strategy, a new indicator, a new risk model, a new time frame, but nothing changes, because the real problem isn't on the chart. It's in their unmeasured behavior. In the AI era, the advantage is no longer technical. It's psychological accuracy, and accuracy comes from data. The data-driven trader builds a feedback loop. Performance, reflection, adjustment, execution, measurement. Over time, he transcends frustration. He becomes immune to impulsive entries. He becomes naturally patient. His trading identity stabilizes. His mindset becomes predictable. And predictable mindsets create predictable outcomes. The guessing trader builds a loop of emotional recycling. Impulse, regret, motivation, overconfidence, impulse again. Nothing changes. Nothing stabilizes. Nothing improves. Because nothing is being measured. Your mind cannot evolve without data. Your discipline cannot grow without tracking. Your performance cannot stabilize without behavioral clarity. Your trading identity cannot solidify without behavioral truth. And that is the point most traders never reach. They want profitability without personal transparency. They want mastery without measurement. They want consistency without consistency. The data-driven trader understands that trading is a long-term identity project. You're not building a strategy. You're building a version of yourself that can handle markets. And that version needs data like the body needs oxygen. Now let's take this deeper. where trading truly becomes psychological engineering. AI models don't just track you, they learn you. They map your cognitive weaknesses, your emotional cycles, your risk distortions, your susceptibility to fear, your tendency to chase, your overconfidence curve. You can pretend you're disciplined, but your data will expose you. You can pretend you're patient, but your timestamps will expose you. You can pretend you're structured, but your trade sequences will expose you. In the AI era, honesty isn't optional, it's survival. The data-driven trader does not fear exposure. He uses it. He thrives on clarity. He thrives on correction. He thrives on refinement. He thrives on being observed because observation makes him stronger. The guessing trader dreads exposure. He avoids analytics, avoids reviewing trades, avoids performance breakdowns. He wants the reward of trading without the responsibility of self-measurement. And that is why the market keeps taking from him. In reality, the market doesn't punish bad entries. It punishes unmeasured behavior, because unmeasured behavior becomes repetition. Repetition becomes identity. Identity becomes destiny. The data-driven trader shifts his destiny through structure. He understands that trading consistency is a psychological pattern, not a market phenomenon. The more predictable he becomes, the more profitable he becomes. The more stable he becomes, the more AI can enhance him. He becomes compatible with the future. The guessing trader is incompatible with the future. He's unpredictable, unstable, emotionally volatile, behaviorally inconsistent. AI sees his weaknesses before he sees them. And machines don't adjust to human chaos. They eliminate it. This is the decisive moment. Every trader has a choice. Not between different indicators, not between different brokers, not between different markets, but between two identities. The trader who guesses and the trader who measures. One will survive in the AI era. One will not. And the truth is simple. The difference isn't talent. The difference isn't knowledge. The difference isn't experience. The difference is data. You already know which trader the future belongs to. Now the only question left is the one that determines your next decade. Do you want to be the trader who hopes or the trader who evolves? Because the AI era will not wait for you. It will only expose you. And the version of you that survives is the version built on clarity, measurement, and disciplined behavior. The market is changing. AI is accelerating. Psychology is shifting. Identity is becoming measurable. The guessing era is ending. The data era is rising. And every trader watching this is standing at the border between the two worlds. You choose which side you step into. If this shifted something in you, subscribe and step into the trader you're becoming. Share this with a trader who needs a wake-up call before the market gives them one. Comment below. Data-driven or guessing? Which identity are you choosing today? Turn on notifications so you don't miss the next layer of your trading mind. And remember, you're not just learning to trade. You're learning to build the trader who survives.